Hey guys, it's Zabermoul with TGN.TV, and welcome to the Death Knight Frost PvP Guide, Episode 2. Today we're going to talk about stat priorities, enchanting, gemming, reforging, and what rune to use on your weapon. If you didn't see the first episode, there's going to be an annotation in the top left corner. You can just click on it and you'll go directly to the first episode of this one, where we talked about specs and which talent points you can go for different situations and different comps. When looking at stat priorities, there's really only 4 stats you need to worry about. There's hit rating, spell penetration, strength, and mastery. The most important one of those 4 is hit rating. You want to be at or above 5% hit rating. Do not be below 5%. If you're below, you're gonna start missing on a lot of your abilities, and you don't want that. You do not want that. So be exactly or a little bit above 5%. Spell penetration is really important as well. And the cap is 185 spell penetration. I haven't found a single way to actually get there on the dot, so you're either gonna be a little below or above the spell pen cap. I chose to go a bit below, but we'll get into how I got around all this and all that later in this video. Lastly, but also really important, mastery is your most important secondary stat. You're going to be reforging a ton into mastery. We'll go into that as well. So just to sum it all up, hit rating is the most important thing you do not want to miss on your attacks. Spell pen is not, I wouldn't say it's the second most important, but it is important. So spell pen, important. Strength as a primary stat, really important. Mastery, that is the go-to secondary stat. You want as much mastery as possible. Enchanting your gear can become somewhat difficult because many of the really good enchants are really expensive. But I'll show you how I've enchanted my gear, and I can tell you right off the bat, if you can get any enchant with strength on it, you want to get it. Other than that, you want to get an enchant with mastery on it. If you can't get any of those, I'll show you what you can do right here. Let's go over it. On my head, obviously there's the PvP enchant, so you want that. The same with your shoulders. Can't do anything to neck, so yeah. Cloak, well, I chose to go for spell pen because, like I said, the spell pen cap is at 185. So yeah, we need to get around that, but I'll get to it in the end when we get to the gemming part as to why I did as I've done here. Plus 20 to all stats on chest or 40 resilience. The plus 20 to all stats really don't give you a ton, so I went for resilience. I've gone for attack power on my wrists. I cannot afford the really expensive one. I really want it, but I just cannot afford it. It's really expensive on my server, so I have to wait a little bit to get that one. Attack power on gloves. Obviously, the leatherworking enchant that you can get for your legs. Mastery on my boots. I'm not an enchanter, so nothing on my rings. And guys, most importantly, do not enchant your weapons. There's a reason rune forging is in the game. Put a rune on your weapon. Rune of Fallen Crusader. It's insanely good. So get that. There's no reason to enchant your weapons. You have rune forging, so go for it, guys. Choose a rune. Go for that. Gemming your gear is a bit more straightforward. Meta gem, you want to go for strength and increased critical damage. And you could also go for mastery. You just don't get the same out of it. That's why you want to go for the strength one. And I'll just tell you what you do with the rest of the gems really. Red gems, just put a strength gem in. Blue sockets, you put in 50 spell pen in a couple of them. And the rest of them you put strength stamina or strength hit. If you're low on hit, you put strength hit in them. And that's about it. What I've done over here, I've put 2 50 spell pen gems in, and plus the 70 spell pen on my cloak. So I'm at a 170 spell penetration, and the cap was 185. So I'm 15 below, but if I chose to put on another enchant on my cloak, and then went for 450 spell pen gems, I would be at 200. So I would be way above the cap, and I'd be losing out on other important stats. So I chose to go below on that account. Yellow sockets, you want to go for strength mastery. You can also go for strength resil or just pure resil gems. It's gonna depend on what kind of comps you're running in arenas, and also it could be because if you just feel squishy, you could go for pure resilience gems if you want that. I chose not to. I'm doing just fine without it, but I guess it's a matter of preference really. You can go with either one. It's all good. But these are the gems you want to stick with. So meta gem is the strength one, and red socket strength, and strength stamina or strength hit in blue sockets. A few of them spell pen, and yeah, you're good to go. Reforging is fairly simple as well. If there's expertise, haste, or crit on your gear, you reforge it. If there's mastery or hit on it, you leave it alone. So, for example, I have my shoulders here. I've taken the expertise and reforged it into mastery. And I also have crit here on the chest that I've reforged into mastery. On my weapon, crit into mastery. Reforged haste into hit. This way you can min-max yourself and get yourself to the hit cap and get a ton of mastery at the same time. So just reforge into hit rating until you hit capped, then take the rest of either expertise, haste, or crit and turn that into mastery. So once you've hit the hit cap, you go for mastery all the way. Now, some of you might ask, why would you ever reforge your crit? This is fairly simple, guys. You have Killing Machine. You do not need... What is this guy doing in my shot? They do. Trolls are in my video. Jesus Christ. But yeah, you do not need crit. You have Killing Machine, guys. So just... that procs a whole lot. So your obliterates are doing a ton of damage because of that. That's free crits for you right there. You don't need crit as a stat. So just stick with the whole reforge, expertise, crit, and haste into either hit or mastery, and you're all good to go. That was it for this guide, guys. In the next episode, we're going to be talking about rotations, special add-ons that might come handy, and macros as well. And we're probably gonna, in the episode, make a 4th episode where we're gonna take everything to the test in the BG and just nuking people. And having a blast with that as well. And when that video shows up, there's gonna be an annotation in the top right of the screen that says episode 3 that you can just click on and just go straight to episode 3. It's gonna be written on the screen right now, but you can't click it, so yeah, you have to wait until the 3rd video's up. I'm gonna keep on doing this in the videos forward on, but thumbs up the videos, guys. It helps TGN a whole lot, and it helps us as directors as well. We look at these thumbs ups and see, okay, fine, people like this, we're gonna make more of it. If people don't thumbs up our videos, we might think, okay, people are not liking this video, so we're not going to make any more of this kind of videos. So please thumbs it up, leave some comments, give me some feedback on what you want as well, and if you like the whole thing. I know it's a bit shorter than the last one, but the last one was really damn long. So, but I just, and that's another thing. I know the last one was long, but we have to keep in mind that some might be new to the Death Knight class, and they need to get all this information that they need to be able to play their tune. So that is why I made it that long and went that in depth with the whole thing. But yeah, have fun, guys. Take care, and remember to subscribe as well. Take care. Bye bye.